Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, doing a reading kicked off by the summer solstice, which starts on June 21st. So this reading will be love predictions for the next few months during the summer season. So I'll be focusing on the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine energy. I'll be using these two decks by Flames of Alchemy, and of course I'll link everything down below. General advice as always. So let's start with the masculine Taurus and see what the prediction is for the next few months. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Focusing on the divine masculine. Alright, so we are starting off with the feminine shadow. We also have secrets, and we have conflict. Very interesting set of cards. I'm guided to the next two as well. We do have family, and we have indecision. So we might have a situation here, guys, when it comes to the masculine, that they're not sharing everything with you, divine feminine, keeping you in the shadows in that way. Part of this conflict might be there could be somebody else in the picture. There could be, if it's not a person, then it's something, like a situation that's preventing this masculine from dedicating themselves fully to the partnership. Because as we can see, they're undecided about this connection. Some of you guys might already have a family together, or they could be very family oriented. It could be that the family is creating this conflict as well. All right, so let's grab some insight here, focusing on the masculine. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot here for Taurus. All right, what else do we need to know here? So divine feminine, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is actually a great card. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever these conflicts represent, and whatever reason the masculine is undecided about this partnership, it does seem here that things will eventually turn around. Okay, so that's a good thing, that this masculine will finally be able to see for themselves that this is a connection that has a lot of potential for growth, that they can actually create a beautiful life with the feminine. You know, but they need to open up their heart space a little bit more. If you guys are in separation, you know, this right here with the Four of Swords is a very healing energy. There is this need to maybe spend time alone. That could be what the masculine is wanting, to be able to figure things out, to get rid of whatever those conflicts might be, to open up themselves fully to the feminine is what I'm getting, so that there are no secrets, there are no barriers that's standing in the way of you guys being together. Conflict, and now we've got Five of Wands, so it's picking up off of that energy. We do have competition right here. The Five of Wands representing disagreements that you guys might have had about whatever that conflict represents. You know, but it does seem that eventually you guys can move away from that type of energy, and the masculine certainly can create some sort of movement for you guys to work this out. That's what's coming through there. It does represent success. It represents triumph. This could also apply to other parts of the masculine's life, maybe career-wise, health-wise, certainly relationships. That looks pretty good. So things can turn around here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see where the feminine is at. So the masculine just needs to be able to decide what it is that they want. And maybe during the summer season is when that can happen. Divine feminine, what's going on with you? Focusing on Taurus. The next few months, summer season. We do have the crown chakra represented right here. Okay, so crown chakra taps into enlightenment, consciousness, as we can see. Now this is interesting, okay? Distorted masculine. Maybe that's how you see your masculine right now. Especially seeing the cards that have presented itself here. You know, because they have you in the shadows, you're not really seeing the full potential of this connection. They're keeping you in the shadows for a reason, Divine Feminine. So it is through your own enlightenment, perhaps, that you will be able to find clarity in this situation. That's interesting. We also have karmic cycles represented here. So this could be telling us that a karmic cycle needs to be addressed, or a karmic cycle needs to end. And then we have lonely. Okay, that makes sense for me that you would be feeling lonely, especially if your masculine is just not letting you in fully into their life, into their heart, especially if they can't make up their mind what they want. Okay, so let's add to this. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the Divine Feminine for summer season, kicked off by the summer solstice. All right, here we go. So more than likely, you guys are not together right now. Look at this. Either the advice, Divine Feminine, is to walk away from this distorted masculine until they themselves are able to gain clarity and address whatever these conflicts are, until they are able to make a decision one way or the other. So that could be the advice, that you're being directed to leave it alone, you know, just walk away from it, let them figure themselves out, allow this karmic cycle to phase out, learn whatever lessons are attached to that, because you could be dealing with a masculine who just wants to be a free spirit here. They're not really looking to commit right now, and that could be where the indecision is coming from and why you are being kept in the shadows, you know. So yeah, there's this need to just take a break from this. Eventually, as we can see, because the Chariot and the Ace of Wands representing some pretty positive energies, I just don't feel it's there quite yet, Divine Feminine. So maybe during the summer season, look at this. You've got your own energy coming in with the Hierophant. What you're looking for from your masculine is commitment. The Knight of Wands represents a masculine who's not ready for commitment. So you're being directed to walk away, even though that will hurt you or is hurting you and you're feeling very lonely without them. It is through your own enlightenment and awakening that you will see what you need to see to make different choices, you see? Because if they're not putting you first, Divine Feminine, you need to put yourself first. And that perhaps is what you need to focus on during the summer season. You know, so if they want to be with you, then they're going to have to work hard to make it happen. It's going to take a little bit more time to manifest this, to see things through. If they want to be with you, it has to be equal. Okay, giving and receiving. It doesn't just fall on you to make it happen. And again, we've got the Temperance card representing the need for patience, the need to wait. So hang tight, see how the summer season unfolds. But part of the advice here is to put yourself first, Divine Feminine, to walk away, figure yourself out, and empower yourself in the meantime. If they really want to be with you, if your masculine really wants to be a part of your life, it falls on them to make it happen. All right, so I'll leave that there, guys. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.